Okay, bow to your partner, page 9 in the book
21.
6. So what we're doing is we're going to write out the bass part for both of these lines. The right-hand part is just like your old one, but now it's in the key of C, so it's easier, right? So why don't you go play the right-hand part one time?
Of C?
Yes, out for your book. So both lines are the same, so just play it once. So you got do, yep. Good. Good. All right. Okay, everybody come back down. The first thing we are going to do is, you see the little lines under the bass clef?
Yeah.
You're going to write the chord symbol, what chord is going to go in there. Now, they've shown you partly what they want you to do in that first measure. Can you tell what kind of chord that would be?
1 chord.
It's a 1 chord. So put a 1 chord in the first, and then look at the next measure. Look at the right hand. Is it the same or different?
Same.
So it's still going to be a 1 chord again. Now we turn on our brains. You have to figure out what that note is. So we've got do, do, re, mi, do, 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 re, mi, do, fa. What chord has a fa in it?
Oh! 4 chords.
4 chords. So you're going to have a 4 chord. You know how to make it 4 chord, right? Capital
V.
I, capital V. Yeah, capital I, capital V.
And also, are we supposed to like draw in the stems and?
Yeah, but not right yet. We're doing this first part. Okay, look at the next note. If this one was a fa, this one is a
La.
me. It's all
So
me.
that's a 1 chord.
It's a 1 chord. So that one's going to be a 1 chord. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Okay, next one. Next one you got to think about a little bit. You got re, do, re, mi. Well, do the last one. You know the last one's a 1 chord. So put a 1 chord on the end.
How about a 5/7?
Yeah. Do you know 5/7s are almost always the next to the
V7
last
is
chord?
V7.
So
we
yes,
just put a
you're going
V
to put
and
a
a 7?
V7. Yes.
Put it like that.
V7,
Fancy and all.
Yes.
V7,
Now,
V7,
your bottom line, look at it. The right hand's exactly the same as the first one. So the chords are going to be the same. So copy your chords back down here too. So you have 1 chord, 1 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 5/7 chord, 1 chord.
Except we've got bottom, top, middle.
Okay, so the top line, we're going to try to do most of that together. So the top line, do you see what they want you to do? They want a broken chord, so you play the bottom note and then the 2 top notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay?
I like it.
It's not, yeah, it's just bottom, rest, the rest of the chord, okay? They've given you the first one. Now, here's part of what's tricky. Your chords are usually always on your beats. So this song, it says 4/4. So there's going to be 4 big beats in the song. So bum ba da bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum. So for your chords, are you going to have a chord when you have that due day?
No.
You're going to have it on the first one, but not on the second one. Right?
Do.
So you're going to have a chord on do, do. There's a chord, but not on the next one. And then you'll have a chord and then a chord. So you're going to end up with 4 of them for the first measure. They gave you 2. So you see you have do, top of the chord. What are you going to do again?
Do.
You're going to just repeat that again. Okay, so go ahead and draw it, but make sure it lines up with the note you play it with.
In the same measure.
Okay, so once I see somebody doing it right,
Okay.
I think Riley's doing it right. You all might be doing it right, but I can see hers. Okay, Riley, let me see hold your book up so they can see it. Okay, so do you see, she has, kind of hold it up here too so I can show Anya. She has the 3rd note under that one, do you see it? And this one's under this one, but there's nothing under that second part of the due day.
Are you videoing?
Right? Yeah, what?
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Anya.
Okay, so did you do it? Oh, wait a minute. You're not even in the right spot. Right here. So do, bum, bum, bum.
Here, use a magic
Yours is
eraser.
right. Yours is right. Nope. We're not over there.
Oh.
So Bum,
here.
bum, bum,
Yes.
bum.
Yes.
Sorry, Anya, I'm probably going to make you seasick.
Magic erasers, but that's going.
Yes, there you go.
Oh no,
Aurelia's
we're
got
on
it
the
too.
sea.
But it feels like it's smooth.
Oh no. It's
All right.
tsunami.
Okay, so make sure you get them in the right spot. All right, next measure. It's exactly like the last one, so let's skip it. You can do that one at home. Go to the third measure. We've got to figure out how to draw the 4 chord. And you need the bottom note and then the 2 top notes.
So
What notes are in the 4 chord?
Do,
Solfege.
fa,
Do,
la.
fa, and la. So guess what? What was your first note that they gave you?
Do.
Do. So you're going to draw that do again,
This.
right under that half note.
Do.
And then you've got to figure out where the fa and la are.
They go under. They go in the middle.
Well, think about what your hands do. There's your 1 chord, do.
Do, re,
What do you do when you go fa? Do you go up or do you go down?
up.
You go up.
Like this.
That's kind of a hint. So your first note's still going to be like that first one, but your next 2 notes are going to be what?
above the line.
Yeah, nice work.
Thank you.
They're going to be lines instead of spaces,
Ooh.
okay?
Ooh,
Because you
yay.
went up 1 note with both of them. All right,
So,
so
it's just like this, but lines.
yes, that's exactly right.
Hi.
Good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm making up words.
So this has 2 beats, so it's going to have both of the chord places are under here. So you got the first one, so the next ones are going to go right about in there.
So in the eye is just the same as all of them.
Doomed, pom pom.
Okay, so oops, you're in the wrong. Oh no, you're in the right spot. You're good. But now this one's supposed to be 2 notes. Remember it's the top 2 notes. So you've got the middle note. What will the top note be? Yep. Very good.
This.
Yes.
Oh, should I? No, we're not there yet.
Yes. Okay. Now the rest of that measure is a 1 chord, so you can skip that because you already know how to do that. Let's go to the. Sorry, Anya. Now you're staring at the floor. Let's go to the last measure. So now you've got to figure out the notes in the 5/7.
Since
Okay.
it goes.
So the bottom note will be what?
The bottom note will be T.
T. Where is T? If you know where do is.
Fall off.
Yeah, that sounds right. What's your bottom note? Is it an A, B, C, D, E, F, G? What is it?
It should be B.
It's a B. Okay, so think about it. Your T is below your do, and you know where do is. So under this very first note,
We know where do is.
you're going to draw a B in your left hand, a base B, if you remember what it looks like, or it's going to be below what your do was. Your do was on a space, so your T is going to be on a what?
Line.
It's going to be on a line, yeah.
Wait, T.
Are you in the right spot? Nope, you go over 1. We skipped that one because we already knew how to do that one.
G, B, D, F, A. Oh, the B.
Okay, so you should have a B. Everybody got a B under that? Yes, it looks. Now, then you got to figure out the top 2 notes. But where are you going to draw them? So the first note's under that first note, and then you've got to. So you got re, do, re.
It's gonna be on the.
Which note's it going to be under? The next 2 notes.
It's gonna be on the second line.
Oh no. We're on this one now.
I know.
So bum bum. I'm just saying, where will you draw it? Which one's it going to be under? Do you know what I mean? So the T is going to be under that re. Is there going to be anything under the do? What do you think?
No.
No. So the next note you're going to draw under the next re. All right? So that's where you got to figure out your so and your fa. All right? Shouldn't be too hard because you should know where so is.
So.
There's that one's so. Nope, that's not right.
No.
Close, but not quite.
So our
That might be right. I just can't see it.
That's on the space and that's on the line.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
What?
I didn't think to remind you. Think about what a 5/7 chord looks like. Do you remember there's 2 notes that are like next to each other? One of them's on one side of the line and the other's on the other side of the line. That's why you guys it's looking kind of weird because you didn't do it that way. Ooh, is it right? Your so is right. So that top note is right. Which note will be your fa?
So it's this.
Almost got it.
Right here. That is the line.
So, yeah, that's exactly. Oh, except it's not in the right spot.
Is that?
You drew it right. Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean, Aurelia? It's supposed to be under this note.
Okay, done. This.
Yep, that's right. You got it. Good job.
Miss Vogel. This.
Um,
It's on the space
No.
and then that's on the line.
Well, it's kind of backwards. The space one is right. That's your so. But your fa will be below your,
Oh.
so it'll be over here.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Sorry, Anya. I'm not sure that's really, I don't know if you should send it to her. It's a mess. Okay, so then your last note in that line, you can just make a one chord. You don't have to split it apart. And it's a half note. It's going to go under that half note. So you could go ahead and do that. Just a full one chord and just make it a half note. So don't color it. Oh, don't color it in.
You said that too late.
Well, a half note is not colored in.
Don't.
Color it in. Ooh, that's kind of fun to sing.
Don't
color it in.
color it in.
Yes.
Do not.
Wait. So there's a little line in the middle.
All right.
Wait,
Now.
do we bring the line down?
Yes, the line
Down.
goes down. Yeah. Okay, now
Beautiful.
the second line you're going to do yourself.
No.
But let's just kind of talk about it.
Oh.
Because it's not going to be as hard as the top one because you know what notes to use, right? You can use the same notes you used before up on the top line. You're just splitting them apart, right? So you're going to have bottom, top, middle, top. Bottom, top, middle, top. Bottom, top, middle, top. Okay?
top, middle, top.
What do you notice about the bottom, top, middle, top? What kind of notes are they?
It's
Fold.
Bum, bum, bum,
full.
bum, bum,
Well,
bum,
yeah.
bum, 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 bum. They're due days, right? Due day, or
They're-
they're eighth notes. They're connected, right?
They're also
So you're
going
gonna
to
have
take up one whole measure.
8 of those in every measure.
Never mind.
Except for the last measure. The last measure you can do your one chord half note like you did at the top. So you're going to need 4 more notes on the first measure. You're going to need 8 notes on the second measure. You're going to need 8 notes on the third measure. You're going to need 4 notes on the last measure.
Are they?
Okay.
Wait.
So they gave you the first 4 notes in the first measure, right?
just need to copy
You're just
it.
going to copy that. And then your second measure is exactly like your first measure.
So you need to do 2 of those.
So then when you get to the third measure, your notes you had up on the top for your 4 chord, you're just going to split them apart, right? And you're going to have bottom, top, middle, top. And then you're going to have 4 notes for the 1 chord, bottom, top, middle, top. And then you're going to have 4 notes for the 5/7, bottom, top,
Wait.
middle, top.
Oh,
And then a 1 chord.
that looks.
Does that kind of make sense?
I
Go ahead and start it. She's doing it right. You see how she just copied it on that first. So the first measure, you should be able just to kind of copy it.
I wasn't multitasking, so I was working on drawing it. So.
Okay, so bottom, top, middle, top. You're just going to repeat. Yep, 8 is right. And then once you have your first measure done,
We can.
your
do
second measure is exactly like the first one. So you just copy it again, the whole thing. Bottom, top, middle,
Exactly
Yep.
like it.
exactly like. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Okay, so hold on a second.
Don't give her all
That's-
the answers.
There's supposed to be 4 notes here and 4 notes there. There'll be
She has to
8.
come to the next
You have to
class
draw
see
this
the
4 right
answer.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom tap, middle tap.
We'll only give you the answers if you come to the next class.
Lucy has a volleyball game. Those are so fun. You cannot miss
Okay, I'm
them.
turning this up. Anya, I apologize for the quality of this video.